It is the 6th of May 2018, 1219 hours Central European Time. This is a little video pointing out just a particular general development, ongoing kind of thing. I've explained a whole long time ago how the bumb specifically and all the interest groups that associate with the bumb have been for the longest time quintessentially hiding behind 500 million dead in North America. I understood today that they got a bit of company there, in the sense that even IGs not happily cooperating with the bumb and their IGs seem to have discovered the niceness of hiding behind all the dead of an entire continent. The fascinating thing about this is, see, there's this pile of corpses, and behind they're hiding, but all of you others who flock to behind there to hide there along, you will inevitably run into one another, and not in a nice way. Just on the outside chance that some of you think, oh, how does one meet them and you know, come to contact them? Well, by doing that or something like that. You will cross one another's paths, because you fucking idiots out there make it all the rage to hide behind 500 million corpses. And some of you, and here you are completely deluded in your scenario apps, some of you seem to be given the scenario app content that you could be hiding behind how many ever likewise dead on Europe. You're not getting this right at all. I don't know if you are so stupid to not understand the situation and what hiding behind 500 million dead means, or if you choose to be so stupid, or if they play you to be that stupid. I don't know, I don't care. But those of you who delude to be hiding behind how many ever million dead in Europe, you're not actually hiding. You're more like, in the sheer sense of how you are so not hiding, it's like you're standing on the fucking top of the pile of corpses. If you try this in Europe, only on America are people hiding behind the pile of corpses, as the bumb is. That's the first thing. So you will, as you all cuddle up there hiding behind 500 million dead in North America, it's over 500, it's probably 600 million dead, or whatever it is in North America, the entire North American population, you are so not getting things right. Plus you'll bump into one another. Plus those of you who delude to be able to do the same with the European dead, you don't understand what's going on. That's the thing I just wanted to point out to some of you. And in addition to that, I want to put it in this video just because I assume someone or other is watching these videos, and they might just have whatever degree of functionality towards the zero-dimensional, and thus me being able, by mentioning it here, working it indirectly through their tapping into the zero-dimensional as well. The deadline, so to speak, that I mentioned, I think the last time I mentioned it was in Fallout 358. That is the deadline to what there was called Xenomob as a Sammelbegriff. That deadline has 240 days left, including today. 240 days left to come to the aid of mankind. A bit of information in how they like to discredit me, that at the same time, even though they use this to discredit me, attempt to discredit me, it doesn't work, but in how they attempt to discredit me, and yet at the same time leave out a particular little piece of information, is that should no such help arrive over the next 240 days, I'm really going to get busy from 1st January onwards. And not even so much merely because of all the filth and all the traitors amongst mankind and do nothing at all, but really about all such out there in the infinite universe. See, by comparison, getting rid of Faex Mundi, as in, Earth's filth, is comparatively probably worth mentioning. I am the prime protector of the universe, not just of mankind, and come 1st of January, should nothing have happened by then, which at this point I still, because of the mathematics of it, find rather unlikely, mathematically speaking. But just in case something might not happen until then, you do not at all grasp the distinction between you not doing anything and the entire universe not doing anything. And whereas I think I have explained in one of the Nunc Como Vimos videos, the Never Ever Rate videos, how in your crazy mind, in your crazy worldview and mindset, I am quintessentially, and once more I say this as an atheist, I am the wrath of God. You cannot fathom the distinction between wrath of God released and unleashed on mankind and wrath of God released and unleashed on the entire fucking infinite universe. Meaning, some of you idiots might think, well, a good thing that he's busy with the universe and not with us. You don't get it at all. If nothing happens by January 1st, you are going to get it. But you're fucking idiots. But I just wanted to point out to you, because some of you might be so fucking stupid to not actually understand it. You have allowed hiding behind 600 million dead in North America to become a trend, all the rage. You will bump into one another behind that pile of corpses. Right now, as we're speaking, see, they are already dead. Unlike as many as you seem to believe, and I do, I assure you, getting what delusions are waving through the zero-dimensional of you people. The truth about you deluding about something, because delusions never make it a zero-dimensional, but the truth of you deluding about things, that makes it to the zero-dimensional. You get your numbers wrong, plus you get the entire situation wrong, and you get the pile of corpses in Europe wrong, and how that pile of corpse is a very different pile of corpse than the pile of corpses on North America. If you encounter other interest groups, and not in a friendly way, you might be prone to, all by yourself, and or had other IGs place certain parameters in your scenario apps to, of course, wind up at the conclusion that I'm to blame again for that. No, it's the situation. I'm not to blame for that. I'm not to blame for the pile of corpses in North America. I'm not to blame for the upground hiding behind it, and I'm not to blame for any of you other fuckers going to hide behind that pile of corpses, because, well, if the upground's doing it, it must be a good thing. You will encounter one another behind it, all without my doing. I ain't fucking there. So, if you get issues and trouble from other IGs, that's not my doing. It's because you all fucking happily hide behind it. And it's just so much space, so to speak, behind it. You have been informed.